Zero Dawn walkthrough, and we will be doing the quest, the Looming Shadow. Now this is the second to last quest of our walkthroughs, and really it's not like a fighting quest or anything like that. It's where we will be speaking to King Avad about the looming threat on Meridian and the Spire and the world. And then we will be speaking to our allies and things who have come to our aid. So we're going to jump right in. I'm going to expert mode and we're going to jump right in and start playing the game. So yeah, that's kind of what it is. You kind of just need to listen. If you've seen my previous videos, you'll know who these people are that I'm going to be talking to and the storyline. So if you haven't seen my previous videos, please do watch them before you watch this, even if you just watch the main quest line. If you don't want spoilers, don't watch this because it does have hundreds of spoilers. Yeah, but the next video will be part 81, and that will be our final, and that will be called the Faith of Extinction quest. So yeah, let's carry on. So let's go to King Avad's home, and we will go speak to him. Yeah, because well, I'll just read the quest thing for you. It's called the Looming Shadow, and it's the main quest, and it says Hades intends to use the Spire to transmit a resurrection signal, calling millions of buried war machines from their graves. When the time comes, Aloy must stand against the Shadow, but she will not fight alone. So our objective is to go to the Palace of the Sun, and our rewards for this is 17,000 XP and 1 skill point. So yeah, we're in Meridian right now, and we are about to go to the Palace of the Sun to speak to King Avad about this threat to Earth, really. But obviously she knows a lot more, and she's a lot more intelligent than they are, due to being the resurrected clone of Elizabeth Sobeck. Now in this video there are some data files of Elizabeth Sobeck's journal, and we will be looking at those at the same time. Now I'm not going to be actually reading them, I'm just going to leave it on a section, let you pause it and read it, and then do that. So yeah, let's go in. I'm going to turn off my mic right now.
Words to live by. Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
We all have our place in the order of things.
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the sun. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Okay, so now we have three options. We can either go straight to bed for the final battle, or we can visit both preparation sites, such as the Spire and the Ridge. Now here is one of the data files. I will look at it right now. So I'll let you pause this right now. Well, not right now, but if you pause it, read it, and then, you know, carry on. Okay, so that is that.
Where are they coming?
So what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to the Ridge. So I think I might take the elevators down. If they're taking forever, then I won't, but at least give it a try. I think that's the same. Yeah, it's the same level. Sorry.
Let's
It
have
is
a
the
try.
same. So yeah, you want to make your way all the way through Meridian. Get your way to the elevators, which are, whoa, freaking fell. There. Which one's here? I can't see. Ugh. That one's not there either. Is it going? Trying to see it, it's so hard. Yeah, there it is. Now we'll take the express down. We're not doing express. Yes, let's go, let's go. Odd lighting, isn't it? Oh, let me jump. Gonna get covered in dust. Don't mind the gold though, Jesus. Let's go to the again. Okay, now we've left the Meridian. Now we're entering the Meridian settlement. Or village. Okay, and now we're down. Now we can go to the ridge. Which is okay, just over here. Just between these two cliffs. And you see there are a few people waiting to talk to us.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town
Polish
crier.
that armor, was it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
We're letting the Oseram take dirt.
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny. Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all.
Hear that line? It usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
That crazy Oseram tried to kill our Sun King, till the machine life stopped him cold. Watch out for the Oseram merchant. They'll soon cheat you as look at you.
Okay everybody, so if you don't know, these are all people from previous quests that you've done. Like these were from Traitor's Bounty. You know, Teb, he's there, and then you've got Petra, she was at the Free Heap, and then there's Alida, who was from the quest Sun and Shadow. So yeah, all these people are from quests that I've done in my walkthrough, so please look at them while you watch this. So yeah, I'm going to turn off my microphone and let you hear all their stories. Specifically, one you want to listen to is Nils down there. And you'll hear some guards talking about him after.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth. I accept it. Well then. Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
She didn't even hesitate. She stood between the assassin and our Sun King.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nor at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Just because he failed to kill the Sun King doesn't mean he's any less guilty. He should pay. Don't let your guard down.
So it must be these banners that he's on about. If you see them in the battle, then the supply caches. And we did just receive another data point I'm going to have a look at right here. So again, press pause if you want to read it. I'm not going to read it out for people. Now we've got a leader.
Elita, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If Atral were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs, anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him, for both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment, every dawn and dusk. I should give you this, to help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Elita. Be safe.
Should be out there fighting the Queen, not...
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so
What?
cheerful.
Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
Geneva, they called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion? Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
Isn't that him? From the Battle of the Dawn?
Can be. Cinnabar Sands was before that, and there were no survivors.
Well, I don't like to boast.
Oh, sun, keep the shadow from falling upon me.
Nil?
Aloy. They told me your name. I said hair like a splash of blood, tenacious as a scrapper's jaws. I've thought about what you said. Every time, the wound you gave me caught in my ribs.
But I didn't wound you.
Not by metal. Still, I forgive. A duel is such a fleeting joy. If one of us had ended the other, we'd have missed all this. The weight before blood is shed. Like the scrape of a blade across your teeth.
Nil, you're making it difficult to be glad to see you. But you're needed. The battle will be hard.
Hard? I was assured the odds would be near impossible.
And you signed up anyway?
Impossible odds, fine company, killing without consequence. How could I resist?
Petra! Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Ostrom, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring forges, so I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
Okay, yeah, so we have done the preparations, or review of the preparations at the ridge, which obviously will be the first start, the starting point of the war. So yeah, as you saw now, it's just destroying them, smacking things. So now I need to go to the spire. Now the only way to do that is by walking, and it does take a little while, but you know. I'm also going to grab the supplies from these dead striders. You know, supplies are always good to have. I'm actually going to see, am I going the right way? No, I am not. I need to go this way. Straight point there. I need to go this way. Okay, keep going, keep going. Another file for Sobek. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's the same one. Let's get rid of that marker. Now we just follow it. Oh, that looks like a jaguar. Right, so we're gonna get up to here. And it's kind of like back and forth, the road. Kind of like backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. Kind of annoying. Anyway, we'll carry on going up. And you'll see there will be people who are your friends on the way up here.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Yeah, the Banuk are what hunters, they, you know, more so than normal. They love the kill, but the hunt, should we say. Did I just miss somebody, or? No, I didn't. So you gotta just miss somebody. Right, so keep going up. There's amazing pictures. It's Talana.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
Yeah, she's a part of the Hunter's Lodge. That's why she referred to me as what's referred to herself as a hawk. She's actually the Sun Hawk of the actual Hunter's Lodge after we killed Red Maw. If you would like to know about that, please check my previous videos. Okay, so we have Sona here. Now she's a bit depressing, so I'm gonna let you listen.
Rises taller than the highest tree.
These guards are in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Yeah, she isn't exactly happy about being here, as you probably could tell.
Oh, great son.
Naman, I should have known if there was going to be a Sun Priest here, it would be you.
And if the Sun King had allowed Outlanders to set foot upon the Elite, this Aloy could only be you. I wish the circumstances were different, or that the Psalms of the Sun could give you peace of mind. But if you'll allow me one pontification...
Go ahead.
You've shown strength and compassion. Our enemy is only a desperate hate. Both sides claim the blessing of the sun, and yours.
You know, Naman, I'm already under some pretty heavy divine pressure, but I'll try to live up to it.
The tribes united against Shadow. How could that not be the sun's will?
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Okay, so yeah, now we've talked to Varl. Let's say this area, I'm guessing will be the final battle, is a pretty good area. There seems to be like a place you can go up and slither down from over there. It seems kind of cool. Might have to go have a look at that just before we go. Actually, just right now, I think it'd be cool. So it appears like if you need to get out, you're able to like, hold on, let's go over here first. You're able to like, run. Well, actually I don't know the way up. Oh, the way up here. So you could get up here, climb, 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 climb. Then you can like jump if someone needs it. And then you can climb up here, shoot, and then jump.
Eclipse. What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Okay, yes, so now we have finished preparations at the spire as well. Now that we've visited both defence sites, we can now rest before the battle. And I'm not going to walk there to do that. I'm going to fast travel to Meridian, and we are going to go in and rest just for the battle in Olin's old home. You probably know Olin. He is a part of the main quest, and we see him in the first couple of videos actually, and we can have to chase him down, and he has his own quest as well. If you haven't seen my previous videos, which I have mentioned before, you really should not be watching this if you haven't seen the previous videos, because you will see these people as you go through the quests. But just for your information, the people who you should see, when you come and do this, if I can find it quickly, the people that should be there waiting for you should be Aluki, Alida, Erend, Janine, Namaman, whatever his name is, Petra, Sona, Talana, Teb, Usid, Vanesha, and Val. Those are the people that should be waiting for you, and those are the people who we have just spoken to at both defense sites. So
Olin's
yeah.
apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
I know, as you can see, it's telling you, have you finished everything? And then if you click on the bed, rest for battle, it will then ask you the same thing, do more preparations or rest before the battle, and then it says no way back. So we're going to do this and finish the Looming Shadow quest.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
So yes, we have just finished the Looming Shadow quest, and as you saw, we got 17,000 XP and 1 skill point. So yeah, the Looming Shadow is finished, and now please watch the next video and you will see the big finale, the final of my first ever walkthrough, and the final quest of Horizon Zero Dawn. I hope you enjoy it.